Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil.
So guys, I'm back from the store. I'm gonna be brutally honest here. It's been quite the freaking amount of time since I've been home from the store, but you guys saw vaguely what I bought. So I'm gonna do a little haul and then we will get to going, revamping my makeup collection. So the first thing I have is an 11-piece brush set. It's e.l.f. I've heard so many good things about e.l.f. This is a majority of it's from e.l.f. and there's like one or two things from NYX. So I have the sponge on, sponge off for sponge little collection. I have the e.l.f. Lash and Roll Mascara. I've never heard of it, but I saw it, it was cheap, and it's for curling and lifting, which I have tiny eyelashes, so that is perfect. I'm not an eyelash girly either, so like I'm not much of a makeup person myself, so that's perfect. The Power Grip Primer, you know, tried and true, I have to get it because everybody raves about it. The Hydro Camo Concealer. I'm hoping that these are all my shades. If not, to the hell with it. The Halo Glow Rose Quartz Highlighter. And I wanted highlighters that I could apply right on without having a brush. I'm gonna keep like some of the other stuff. I have the Halo Glow blush, Magic Hour blush, eyelash pro curler. I didn't know that there was a difference, but that's what I got. Halo Glow contour beauty wand, fair light. I am a pale bitch. A new lash and brow comb and an eyebrow like thing, finishing powder. I'm assuming this is setting powder. I did not get setting powder, but I can always get setting powder. The NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. Now we're gonna do an unboxing. Oh, that's fucking unique. Never seen it like that. these are so soft. Let's just go revamp my collection now. So I don't even know what I have in here. So I have a lot of shit. So I'm keeping the James Charles and Morphe palette. I'm gonna donate this. I don't know why I have sticky notes because those go in that drawer. This is trash. I got new beauty blenders. Those are trash. These earrings don't go in here. I have no clue why they are even in here. Fitme, that can go away. I want to keep these. The eye pencil I want to keep. That I have never touched. I don't even know what it's from. This is the Change Mint. Oh, Morphe and Maddie Ziegler. This has had its time. I want to keep her. I never use this. I'm gonna keep her. These are actually still really good and I bought them myself. Okay. I guess I don't know what the hell happened there. I guess I need to get a thing. Hydro primer can go away. I'm gonna keep this primer. I actually do have an e.l.f. setting spray, not much left, but lip gloss can stay. Oh my god. That's so fucking funny. I have one. What? Where'd it go? Am I dumber than snails? Because it's not up here. Hold on. I'm a little confuzzled in my bamboos. Okay, so I have the vanilla and I have the light, so I'm going to keep both. I did not know that I had that in there. This has had its time. It's got to go. These brushes, I am honestly not a fan of having so many freaking brushes that are not the same. So I am going to donate these. And I just cleaned them too. So I'm going to keep... This is not my shade at all. So I'm going to throw that away. I actually really like this. I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to keep everything. I am going to go wash this out real quick. And then I will be right back, you guys. Okay, we're back. Okay, so we're going to do brushes on this side. Concealer. There we go. That does not work. So I'm back. It is quite some time later again. And I originally ended the video and I'm like, but I'm like not feeling like ending the video because I really want to do my makeup with the new makeup. So that's what I'm doing. Oh. Of course, when I started. Our issues are gonded Leon and this bitch. So I have to take a couple things out because this is like, hold on. Now we're just having technical human error. Okay, what is this? So we have our e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I wish I was closer. No wonder why it's freaking Power. No wonder why it's Power Grip, because it's sticky as fuck. I don't really know what comes first and last, so I'm just gonna do it how I would do it. I'm gonna go in with the Revlon concealer first after the Power Grip Power Grip Primer. And I'm gonna do literally just my little pimple areas. And such. I don't do very much with this. This is almost out anyway. Beauty blender needs to be wet. Now that I've done wet beauty blenders, my beauty blenders just have to be wet. Now we're gonna go in with my Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I'm gonna use my foundation brush. I've never used foundation brushes before. This is an angled one. Okay, I'm seeing why I use beauty blenders. I'm gonna be honest with you. This says full coverage, and I never, ever, ever get full coverage. Then again, maybe I'm just not putting a lot. Well, I also didn't want this beauty blender, so that's probably part of the problem. feel like makeup is a workout on its own. I'm gonna be moving back and forth. Okay, two things. This is just not doing it justice because I'm getting good results in person. I just need to add like literally just a douse or two. So next, we are using the e.l.f. I think it's the camo concealer. I think that's what I got, the camo concealer. We are in the clear. So far, I am liking what I bought. So far. So now we're going to pick next. I have the NYX HD Studio Jenna Photogenic finishing powder. I have never used this in my life. Now, obviously, clearly, I'm a freaking newbie. And I kind of want to talk to you guys, like, and I feel like right after I bought the makeup, I felt guilty upon buying it because of the fact that, like, first of all, I'm gonna be realistic with you. I spent $150 on the makeup, which isn't bad considering it's like, I think technically drugstore. But I felt guilty because of the fact that I could have honestly bought it. Okay, how does this work? My should have honestly done this earlier, like before I cleaned my room, but that's okay. Now, from what I've heard, you go over and you put the white, you put the powder over the places you used concealer. Okay. Now I heard you let it sit for 15. So we're gonna go to some other shit in the meantime. don't even know when I got it, but I've had it forever and I love this. Oh, continuing what I was saying, I just felt that like I could have bought so many different things than new makeup. And I was pretty much like guilt tripping myself into like feeling bad for buying something that I've always like wanted to enjoy for myself, I guess. I don't know. Like, I want to wake up and put makeup on for me, not like for men or for like, you know, the most outlandish, ridiculous reasons. But I want to put it on for me. And I think part of that is, you know, the first step in that is to really like, I guess, get into makeup is to, you know, buy makeup that I'm actually going to use instead of like makeup that is older than dirt. And that's what I did. I went to Walmart, grocery shop, and then by the time I got out of the grocery store, I realized that I had bought makeup. So for me, personally, like, is there any girls that like have that problem? Like, they buy shit, like buying shit for themselves is like the worst thing possible, like in their head. This is the Lash and Roll by, I think, Elf. Yeah, it's by Elf. Ooh, I like. It's like thin and like, what I like about this is that it's thin and like an easy applicator. Which is nice. If there's any girls watching this and put tips on doing your makeup, like tips that you would like want to let me know, because I'm still a new makeup guru, like I'm still new at this shit. Give any tips, even if it's the most tiny absurd tip, please leave it down below, because I think now that, and I've talked about it in a couple other videos, and I don't go into detail because it's like it's like personal between me and that person, me and my ex-best friend. But like after me and my ex-best friend split, I think I went through a phase of like, oops, you know, I'm not, I don't want to say like losing myself, but I think I was so, I want to say like lost without her, that I had to start figuring out on my own, like that I'm my own human being too, and that doing stuff for me is, you know, it's essential in a way, like, and I think now realizing that, I think in the grand scheme of things, now I'm like, you know, I have a steady job, I, you know, have a really good routine going, and now I'm kind of like starting to, I guess, quote unquote, find my inner fashion. And I think with that is makeup and doing things for me. And I think that this is a new era for Leanne. And I've slowly kind of noticed that over time, that this is a new era of Leanne. Like, and I'm so excited for her because she deserves it. Like, she deserves having an era of, like, she deserves to have this era. And I think that, you know, as time goes on, I think that I'm realizing through and through that that there's more to me than just friendships, if you will. Now I'm kind of just looking for, I'm just looking through the brushes. I never really looked through them. I kind of just, so I have my eyeshadow brush. I'm literally just gonna do my normal. I put the cream on, and then after the cream I go in with truffle, and then on one side, and then I go in with darling on the other, and then I literally blend. Well, and then I put like a glitter on, and then I blend. I'm literally like gonna take this right off afterwards. It's just for fun. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. But I think that this era of Leanne is like, I want to say, she's not going through it anymore. I think there's just a point in time where you're like, oh shit, like I realized that, like, these are my values, and that's what matters, is my values. And when I say values, I really just mean like how you value yourself. And I'm really specifically talking about like women to women, but I guess like in like full circle, like anyone can be in my position. But I honestly love this new Leanne. I love her. And I think I said it in one of my videos. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I left it in my thoughts. But honestly, this Leanne gives me, like, she reminds me very much of the old Leanne. Just an adult version of her. The old Leanne was someone who honestly didn't take, I don't want to say things to heart so much, but I guess on like a smaller scale, I just didn't, I was having so much fun with like entertaining myself that I entertained other people. So I think with that being said, I think that just finding out like the new features within this Leanne is like very fun, entertaining to me, because I have weird little, I want to say like quirky behaviors that the old Leanne didn't have. So just like finding the new, I guess like normal, if you will, is like the most fun part to me. Like I guess that's just the new, like the fun part to me, is just finding parts of Leanne that weren't there before, I guess. But that's just my little, my approach to seeing the growth that I have, I guess, occurred, if you will, within, I guess, the past year, since approximately quite literally leaving Publix. Don't get me wrong, I feel like as much as like I think about it and say to myself that Publix was terrible, it wasn't oddly terrible. It was just the fact that no one was taking me seriously. And when no one takes you seriously, it puts you in the position of like, shit, like that kind of like, that's like a low ball in my opinion. Like that's like very like, I guess, I don't know, like I don't know another word, but like that's like shitty for someone you're supposed to really honestly look up to do that to you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look in the mirror. Now that we're done with all of that, we're gonna use highlighter, contour, and blush. Now, figuring this out is just a cool part to me. What is this? Contour. I don't know where I'm putting it. I'm just putting it in places and calling it a day. So again, if you can help a girl out and give me tips, woman to woman shit, please let me know. I think I put the contour a little low, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm really just kind of like learning about the contour. So far, I'm loving the contour. I just want to go look in the mirror real quick. This time we'll go less with the contour. Less is more. And I should have known that because I've heard a lot about this contour, but that's okay. We're learning. We're not going out. Now I'm doing highlighter, and then I'm going to kind of like combine the blush in. Less is more. Okay, again, less is more. I am gonna go give my mom a show. I'm not gonna show her on camera, but I will come back and talk to you and finish off this video. So as I'm cleaning up, I will talk to you guys. First of all, my mom loved it. She said that it looks really good, it doesn't look cakey, and I know I feel like some women are gonna be like, well, why did you ask for her opinion? It was more so because of the fact that in the past I've complained to her about my makeup, so wanting to get her like, not like approval, but like, how do I even word this? Like, just to get her outlook and how she thinks it looks, like what I can fix, what I can do more, what I can do less, stuff like that, I think would help me. And that is exactly what she gave me, which is nice. And I love all of my products. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you would know that I've complained in the past about how my makeup that I had, that you saw at the beginning of the video, would make my nose run, would make my eyes water, and then I think me and my mom were literally just discussing it, and I was like, you know, like, I think that I feel like this is the first time that I've ever felt amazing in makeup. And obviously I have things that I can grow on and work on, but I feel like makeup, in my opinion, is so preference based, if that makes sense. For instance, I would usually go a lot higher. I would go like here, like right under for the contour, right underneath my highlighter, but I didn't. And I can obviously tell that I prefer it that way. It looks like I have bruised like cheeks. But like I said, that's just something that I can grow on and fix. But as I was saying, I think that having the makeup that is just fitting for my routine is so nice. And I think part of the reason was that my makeup was so fucking old, and I was talking about it, and it literally took me, I'll have the amount of time that it took me up on the screen, but it took me about, I want to say like 20 to 30 minutes, which doesn't take long. If I was listening to music, it would probably take me a little longer, but I'm one of those quick makeup girls. Like, I don't do like a fudge ton of makeup or anything, but this is your sign for y'all women, for y'all teens, all y'all girls and women out there, that if you have been feeling not so great about your makeup recently, I think you should go revamp it, because this has been in the to-do list for hella time. I'm talking a long time. And I never had the balls to do it until today, when I was like, you know what, it's a video. I literally showed it on another video, and now I have to do it. So I did it, and I wasn't gonna film me doing my makeup, but I was like, you know what, I had in my head that I was gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Follow your head, follow your intuition, and don't let things bother you, because at the end of the day, knowing who you are is the first step in putting in the work to being your own self. And I think me, out of all people, can really relate to that. But without all of the rambling and all the talking, I think that I'm gonna end it here. I love you guys, and I will have a picture right here of what my makeup looks right now. Peace, love, and lip gloss. I never put on lip gloss because I'm literally gonna take it off. And I also forgot to buy a lip gloss, but I have some here. But see you next time. Love you guys.
Baby,